qual motivo pra desligar?
Então,
Ter virado errado, assim. Um raid, sabe? Poderia ter acontecido.
Speedbag.
Mais uma vez.
já aconteceu na ranked comigo de tipo, downstable, eu olhar assim, ai que merda, caiu. E aí, tipo, bem no final assim, né, eu vejo, pera, tem um cara ainda que tá jogando no outro time, tipo, tá 1x1. E tá pegando, sabe?
É.
Porque tem aquele peer-to-peer, né?
Sim.
Famoso P2P.
Nossa. Não vai fechar não.
Beleza, tô pegando minha voz agora, como é que fica?
Poxa, só tem Manta Maria.
Ô, Fern, por acaso você tá vendo vídeo ou você tá fazendo stream com a nossa voz já pra testar?
Tô fazendo vídeo com a voz pra testar.
Vídeo com a voz, então não é stream. Mas é.
Ah, não, é stream.
Ah, tá.
Tá online já.
A gente tá ao vivo?
Tá.
Eu ao vivo?
Cara,
Ao
começa a
vivo.
gravar e não fala, velho.
Não
Pelo
fala.
amor de Deus.
Fala assim, ó, a galera tá gravando.
Tá gravando, tá gravando. Com
Tá
Carrie?
streamando.
Tá gravando.
Mas vai ficar gravado.
Na eternidade da internet.
Estamos sendo expostos na internet, essa é a questão. Se a gente fala alguma coisa que é uma tática do time secreto.
A gente fala mal
Eu
da
vou
Lena,
de líder
entendeu?
hoje.
Mas ali não.
Aí o pessoal vai
Poxa,
dizer,
Thaís, você falou, não podia.
agora já era.
Agora eles já estão
E
adequando
eu
as
tô ouvindo minha voz
estratégias
e
lá.
isso tá me irritando.
Então,
a
o
voz da
retorno do Fern.
Thaís, a voz da Thaís é bem mais aguda comparada das outras pessoas.
É, foi o que eu tava te falando, Thaís, que a tua parece um pouco mais alta às vezes.
Eu fiquei confuso se é tipo
Parece.
mais
Tu te
alto.
chamou de
porque
boca
o
de
som sai
escopeta agora, você
estourado.
percebeu?
Boca de escopeta.
Tava. Beleza, eu vou tirar o desktop
Vai.
agora.
O que ele falou?
Dois, quatro, cinco, eu vou apertar. Apertei. Nada, porque não tem ninguém aqui. Bom. 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 Ok. Preciso... Ok, não olhar aqui. One, two, three, go. Stop. One, two, three, go. Okay. Gente, você já está em partida. Sorry. Hello, Jagadish. How are you today? We're just waiting a little bit. You're just watching. I noticed Race is streaming today. What? Are you not doing it today? Like, are you taking a break a little bit from the streams? Nice. That's okay, Naromi. As long as you have fun watching the stream, I don't mind. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. They already fucked up. Let's see. What the heck is... Okay, let's check the next thing. One sec. Let's see. There is also another room. Let's see. Let's try. Yeah, they ignored me. I thought it was updated. Okay, good enough. Okay, so let's have a breakdown a little bit. So today is gonna be a Rainmaker only tournament with 8 teams. We have Bootleg, Splat Squad, Grisco Squad, Painting 07, New Octo, and Tropical, New Game, and Clambiteiros da Cebola. One sec. Okay. With that, this is gonna be one of the most cheesable and most hard tournaments you can ever play. Mostly because Rainmaker is considered. I mean, it's not something that you might dislike or like it a lot. It is a mode that is considerable cheese. You can do a lot of stupid stuff and work out a lot. So the high risk, high reward pays out immensely. If you want like a parallel, I would just say that it's like playing Among Us and not knowing what to do and just killing everyone whenever you haven't decided. You having the luck that everyone that you're playing with, not considering it to be a in a voice call with people you know, like I'm just with randoms, you can actually just do completely random stuff and it pays out at the end. Looking at the maps for this edition, we have also play all 3 maps. That is not something I'm familiarized with this tourney format from Gigas. We have Poor Macro, Anchovy Games, and Sturgeon Shipyard. Of course, Poor Macro being a Stingray map, the map we probably are not gonna see because the people that I was gonna stream, they are not patient enough. I mean, if you're not patient enough, most likely you're gonna do well in Rainmaker because it's about rushing most of the time. I like playing a little bit safe. And Poor Macro, if you have a Stingray, very beneficial. Anchovy Games, I hope you can actually see that because I like to point out one thing. There is stupid shit that works and there is stupid shit that nobody tries because the chance, like, this is the only stupid shit in Anchovy Games that I would say is like never try this, which is going from office to the totem from the right side of the enemy team's base. Anyway, looking a little bit at Columbus Possible and New Game, New Game seems to be the one with more aggressive players and more familiarized players with the game. So I'm guessing Columbus will have the most difficult when fighting against New Game. From the roster from both teams, I'm pretty sure that Columbus will have a little bit more struggle. Oh, actually, yeah. No, yeah, I was right. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Fortunately, we don't know who won. I'm just gonna ask on the Discord for people to keep track. Oops, wrong name. And I'm also gonna post on every Discord server my stream, because why the hell not? I almost forgot to press A, but since I wasn't the last one, it doesn't really matter that much, so I'm good. Anyway, let's start with the first match. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, it is streaming. I have my mic working. Desktop audio is not working just yet. Let's go. We have Columbus with Heavy, NZAP, K-Pro, Bucket, New Game with Dynamo, Jet Scorcher, Gal, and another Gal. Heavy seems to be a little bit lost over here. Jet Scorcher the match. The Dynamo misses the first one that was behind him, but the Gal was just behind enough to get the first blood of the game, and is 3 down from Single Creators. Bucket tried to get a trade, but unfortunately getting it into a 3v1 with the Rainmaker, the Gal, and the Dynamo, and the push is only going to go further and further from the game. The Rainmaker goes down to the Heavy. The Bucket's trying to recover a little bit of stuff and push away the 52, but it gets splatted anyway. The NZ tried to get the 52. It does successfully, but now it's being cornered into a point where it cannot move correctly. Hello, Kami Penguin, how are you today? Glad to join us for watching another edition of One Mode Solo Mode Tournament. We're here seeing Columbus, the orange team, versus New Game, the purple team. NZAP having a little bit of difficulty. The NZAP is having a little bit of struggle because it knows there is basically anyone in mid, so taking that long time to go to mid basically gave the New Game a new opportunity to push and lose control of turf. And that way from the Jet Scorcher just got 2 picks, basically free on the right side, avoiding and desynchronizing any more that Columbus could have done. And that almost gets the kill from the Gal, but he managed to miss a little bit of shots. The Gal trying to pick the K-Pro, was trying to be a little bit more sneaky, but unfortunately it also goes down. It seems that Columbus is not being able to coordinate much their own pushes. which is costing them a lot of the game. The K-Pro had just been spotted by the Gal, so it's very far away. He almost gets shredded by a duo with the Dynamo and the Jet Scorcher. Unfortunately, the Rainmaker is getting close. Unfortunately, it is going to go down now with 3 people over the Rainmaker. The Dynamo is trying to get the kick, and only the Heavy survives. Using the Booyah to survive the Stingray will buy it a little bit of time, but will not change much of the current position with the Convertidos having the big disadvantage. I do still have the sound effect. Okay, I'm gonna raise my mic volume a little bit. Trying to get a little bit of the first points. The 52 working together with the 96 and Jet Scorcher manages to stop the Rainmaker before they even get one single point. It doesn't look good for Convertido. And now with the Dynamo just basically having a party over the fan, the Heavy can't do anything unless he gets precautions and doesn't watch for the K-Pro climbing over the left wall and stopping any pushes from New Game. An interesting trade, but more beneficial for the New Game, the purple team, since it wasted a special on behalf of Convertido. Nice bomb from the Dynamo. Almost getting a double here, getting the first one with the flick, and just getting a little bit of the assist. Nice teamwork between the 52 and the Dynamo. That well played sprinkler trying to break up the Rainmaker very easily. Not necessarily something that New Game needs to do, but by having the pop over the purple wave makes the turf very easily there. And since New Game has the control mostly of zone, Columbus has to take a little bit more chances when trying to take the Rainmaker and getting the victory in less than 20 seconds. Dynamo seems to have a little bit more trouble with the K-Pro, but that doesn't matter. The 52 gal was just there to save the day. And then trying to approach the Rainmaker, it picks up a little bit too soon. No overtime will be granted. The Dynamo, the Dynamo DC'd, and that's it. I still don't know who won the first game. Yeah, I still don't have confirmation of that. I'm gonna ping you. I would say that what I've been noticing is that the Dynamo is doing his jobs quite well, gathering as much turf as possible, and when applying pressure over the arcade, it seems to work pretty fine. Now for Rainmaker Sturgeon Shipyard, I was watching a little bit of the dude's video regarding how to play the Kensa Googla dualies, and quite interesting. I wasn't sure, I actually never knew about that, but he recommended pushing through the right window, which is the right side from when you're trying to push, like that specific place where the tower moves when your team is also pushing, because over there seems to be way more safer and way more faster with points. If you want to go for the left side, it is also good, but you would have to go through sponge. Like you can maybe bait going top left, but I'm so used to going left, top left side with the flank that for me is basically like more fast with my motion controls in hand. But yeah, I didn't know like the right side was like some people consider the best option overall. Here comes Conductors with Bucket, Heavy, Tri-Slosher, Bucket, Heavy, Clash Blaster, and Junior. New Game only changing for the Dynamo instead. First pop seems to be a little bit more neutral. Too much exchange. The Dynamo has control of the snipe. The unit is aware of someone stuck on the right side. Nice to appraise the bomb, pressuring the heavy as much as they can. It wins the 1v1. Canada seems to go now for Dynamo, trying to get him off snipe, but unfortunately only the bucket's life comes from the base, which means he had no one to support in case he was spotted. And the sponge is gonna be the main path for new game, but unfortunately is not gonna be as much, giving only 28 points, which is a very big considerable lead. Getting closer to the totem. The heavy doesn't seem to be able to pick it up, and it's game.
Finish him!
What do you think, Narumi? For Narumi, I will do all my sounds I can ever make. Okay, so here's the deal. The junior had the opportunity. This is gonna be the. This is well, we know for sure that New Game won that match, the set with either 2-1 or 3-0, but we're not completely sure. We are gonna pick now new Painting 07. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick Griskus. No, Painting 07, yeah. Actually, wait, no. Let's see. Okay, regardless of who I'm gonna pick next, okay. Unfortunately, okay, so here's the thing. My good old friend, where is he? Oh, they already finished. Okay, so here's the deal. My good friend Ray, playing for Bootleg, will be streaming most of his matches. As their perspective. I think the only time I'm gonna actually stream Bootleg is if they fight Grisco Squad. Phone, can you please shut up, please? Thank you. Yeah, so that's the only time I'm gonna be streaming Bootleg, is if they fight Grisco Squad, mostly because it is the best and the most anticipated match. Sorry if anyone was gonna think I was gonna say anything else, it was just a lack of words. But if you wanna watch Bootleg play all the 4 rounds, for sure you can watch Ray's stream. I think he's streaming on Twitch. No, he's streaming on YouTube. He streams on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. And meanwhile, I'm gonna be waiting for the other results. We have, yeah, so 2-1 for Bootleg over Splat Squad. Quite interesting to see Splat Squad taking 1 game from Bootleg. This is kinda interesting, while Grisco Squad managed to just 3-0 Painting 07. Yeah, we just got, the first game was actually for New Game for Macro. And New Octon and Tropical are still fighting their sets. But yeah, okay, let's go back to the breakdown analysis for the Rainmaker on behalf of Columbitators. The junior was being the more aggressive player. Unfortunately, if the junior was going to be the aggressive player, the Clash Blaster had to stand its own ground. I believe it was the Bucket and the junior alive when they were first doing the first push. If the junior is going to be the aggressive, you don't need the Clash Blaster to be there. You can have someone with a little bit more range that can stand more control. Mostly because people also know how to fight against Clash Blasters. Meaning that if you're not gonna be the aggressive player, you don't need to be this player. Or this junior is the one that stands behind, and the Clash Blaster will be the one approaching with the armor and such. But because we were watching the junior, we didn't see exactly what was happening with the other players, so we had to just stand on imagination. And if Rainmaker shenanigans, those sounds fit Rainmaker. for you, Narumi. Anyway, yeah, so this is my breakdown analysis. Let's see if we have the results for the last match. No, we still don't have results on New Octon and Tropical, so we'll be standing by for round 2 while we wait on those results. Meanwhile, I'm gonna log back into my buttons because I have time to do so. Nowadays, I only use Facebook to log into stupid websites because it's on my trash account email that I don't want to see anything. So it makes my life a little bit more easy. Let's just, since I'm already on this page, let's add this to my favorites. Let's add this one, this one. This one? Do I have it already? No, I didn't. That's good. Nice. This one is also important. No, this is too high pitch, doesn't it? I want to check what this button does, but I don't want to just spam it on the chat. I'm kind of bored, so I'm just joining a stupid match here. Okay, that's a good one. Boom, headshot. Always good to have. Good. The stream has pause button? No, it doesn't. Damn it, I can't do JoJo memes. We're still waiting on New Octon and Tropical, which haven't finished their matches. Okay. Having a little bit of look on the strikes channel, it seems that there were one strike for commentators for taking too long to start on the check-in, and Bootleg used the reset for already used its reset. Let's see, is this the continue? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the memes we have already on our soundboard. This is the JoJo reference I was thinking of. We're still waiting on New Octon and Tropical. There's nothing I can do actually, apart from just kill time. I maybe can just point out a little bit of the next maps. Oh yeah, we got results. We got results. We have here Briscoe Squad versus New Octo. And maps and modes. Please don't tell me Grisco Squad, not Grisco, please don't tell me Grisco has open or close. Thank you. I will be taking Painting 07. Streams, where is it? That works. Okay, we got the thingy. Let's just wait on the people to join or create the room. Oh yeah, since I'm gonna bring a little bit more news regarding Nintendo. So, most people know about the two games being released in September, October, which are Pikmin 3 for the Switch and the Super Mario 3D Collection. Regarding Pikmin 3, I was informed that it's now back on the Nintendo eShop for the Wii U uh, for $20, which was making most people a little bit uncomfortable with Nintendo, making a little bit of uncommercial or like unconsumer propaganda. But weirdly enough, it's now back. I don't understand what that means. But regarding this 3D collection, it's being rumored that because like here's the thing, I understand hardware releases being limited edition because you actually have to make the cover, make the games and such on such a digital era. Why would you can't afford to make things go infinite. But regarding most people got shocked that the 3D collection will also be limited time sold on the eShop for just the end of the 2020 fiscal year, which is March 31, 2021. Most people been speculating that this would only make sense if Nintendo could still profit from Super Mario 64 in a different way, meaning that people might see this as the Nintendo 64 collection, like these two might actually come to the city because it wouldn't make sense you for paying like $60 for that game when you can just play for free. So yeah, I think they're gonna pull out that for the 35-year anniversary and then it's kind of a confirmed Nintendo 64 for the Switch games coming in soon. I don't know about the GameCube versions because I would say that the GameCubes are a little bit more heavy when it comes to hardware space and such, so it might not actually happen, but for sure the Nintendo 64 is coming. I am gonna scream because I've been buying a lot of time when these two teams are just taking their sweet ass times. Thank you. Damn it. Don't blame me for this. I am very I don't know. I have to remove someone, but I don't know who. No, you. Okay, bye, Squidder. Sorry. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know who this is. I need to add fast. I need to add fast. No, not this one. Sorry, it's on the stream. I'm being very unprofessional right now because I thought I had them, and I need to clean my friends list for sure. I have no space at all. 6 1 3 0. I knew it. I thought I had you, Munho. I thought I had you. Okay, Munho, accepted. Good. He's not even in the room! What the? No! I'm just guessing at this point. Or did he DC? I'm kinda salty. I'm very salty. Also, I reduced my brightness. I had... Okay, I have Victon, I had Gabis. Ugh. Fair enough.
Go!
I could have used that while I was doing the thing. Wait, what's this one?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Don't I remember the fly on the background?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Good to know that this is very long. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, we're having a little bit tropical with one of the members. I'll do a thing. Give me 1 sec. Just in case, I'm already put the VPN in standby in case I need it. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties with the with one of the teammates. He can't join the room. Okay, I'll be joining the room. I'll be creating the room. What was the password again? All fives. Oh, fuck. That's not how you spell that word. Okay. As I saw, it was gonna be Piranha Pit. Need 3 more, 2 more. One more.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Wasn't expecting that. Where's my sensor beep? One more. Ugh. This is just in case. I want to remember this. Bad. I have a 1 second. 1 second. I have an idea. I have an idea. Where is it? Okay, let's see. Okay. 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 So you. All good. So I'm gonna put a pin here. This. Yeah, because I'm being a TO at this point in time. Good. Okay, let's start this match. I already have all my things sorted out. My soundboard is ready. We have 2K Pros, a 96 Deco, and a Dynamo against a Charger, a Flingza, a Sploosh, and a Bucket. Let's have a look at their gears. A little too much ink save remain over on the right side. Not enough ink save remain for Dynamo. A lot of ink save remain for the K Pros, but I guess that's it. The first pop seems to be going for the puzzle team with. Wow, everyone but the K-Pros are alive. K-Pros using the Booyah to survive, basically, both the Charger and the Sploosh. Nice teamwork with the Flinga and the Sploosh. Sploosh now making fast, trying to survive the 96. Dynamo is above, trying to avoid the flick. It goes down with an assist. The Dynamo almost takes down the 96 Deco. The Flinga comes in out of nowhere. Isola the K-Pro by the left side of the Totem of the Rainmaker. It tries stopping it, but it's GG's. And because I was screaming so loud and I would say I was so into the match, I don't know what voice to pick. Anyway, let's go because I am the one controlling this, so I need to see. We're gonna go now for Mako Mart. What the? Sure, yeah, you are. We're a spectating attorney, basically. We have an imposter here. That's what happens when you click. But here's the thing, because I am the one controlling the thing, I don't mind the person being here. He's basically just watching it for free. Yeah. You crash the room, you have the pleasure to watch. I'll give you that. But still.
Bruh.
He crashed my room. We have now Rapid Blast Deck or Charger with a Roller. Sorry, a Dynamo and a K-Pro. Not much of a good painting comp when compared to a Sploosh and a Bucket. But now only the Charger remains, which means that if Dynamo can take it out easily, it can actually start doing the first hit. I will just say that the lags you guys are seeing is mostly because they're taking the right side, which might be a little bit tricky for the Rainmaker, which is already being pressured by this push, but it goes down quite easily with teamwork from the Dynamo and the Rainmaker. And I'm not unmuted, so I was a little bit concerned with that. But yeah, now it's green team starting to push. They're pushing the left side. They noticed that there wasn't anyone. Nice pick from the Dynamo. That good snipe. This push does the pop. It knows that it's better for it to push with the hammer, so anyone behind it can do the push. But unfortunately, it took so long for anyone to think that this push had to go down with just a trade. Nice attempt from the Charger trying to get a sneaky bank shot with the Ray coming, trying to stop any push from the green team. It's having a little bit difficult. The Rainmaker gets a little bit more points, but it goes down to the Stingray nevertheless. The Fleet is basically flattened by all the characters around it. Charger trying to survive. It's having a little bit of difficulty avoiding that Ray, but it managed to do quite easily and not be picked up on the wall. The green team's Charger with a little bit of lag. That is sorry once again on my behalf. I'll ask the team if they thought there was a little bit too much lag. Nice pick from the Sploosh with the hammer, but it goes down unfortunately to the flick of Rosetta with the Dynamo. Now remember, blue team is painting a 7, green team is in tropical. They're trying to take the Dynamo away, but the Flings is just doing a party. The Black and the Dynamo been taking a lot of time trying to take them out of the base. It might cost them a little bit too much, because now Tropical has control of the map. Rosetta with a nice flick protecting his, their teammates. Victor with a nice maneuver with the Squid Jump, but nice that. Nice direct switch. Charger watching the left bunker. The Rainmaker now only has 10 seconds. This is gonna explode. Rosetta can't afford to be close. Nice flick from the Flings. Even though it seems a little bit laggy, Zal was already well positioned, so it was a fair flag. And Tropical trying to push it once again. Rapid Blast trying to stop both the Bucket and the Rainmaker, but unfortunately it's not going to do much. It takes one with it, the Dynamo, while trying to stand over there. If he's not watching the charge of the left side, which is jumping over the right box, might cost him a little bit of Might get splattered pretty soon. Here comes the bucket. No, the Flings are trying to get the pick. It does successfully, but unfortunately, it doesn't. Vicon doesn't get the Flings unless it was the third Rainmaker shot. Bucket coming from the right side with the Ninja Squid. It throws a splat bomb, and the Ray, with the first flick of the bucket, takes the Rainmaker down. Yeah, let's say it was a big for the Rainmaker right now. Not paying attention to the button. Charger almost gets sniped. Almost gets sniped again. It's flaming so much. Yeah, it seems that Tropical has control of the match. That Stingray that took a while to die to get splattered. It was a little bit too Well, trying to basically camp underneath the Rainmaker so he gets anyone that is pretty much not paying attention. Gets the Dynamo that wasn't aware of their presence. Nice to painting a to start pushing in. And Tropical goes down for the teamwork with the Capo and the Rainmaker. It's only the bucket alive. Unfortunately, it takes down the Rainmaker. The Capo doesn't know where to throw the Booyah Bomb. They're climbing right back, but the Charger is watching, and so he doesn't want. The bucket comes from the flank, picks up the Rainmaker. The roof for overtime is now busted. No overtime will be guaranteed unless Tropical picks up the Rainmaker, which is not gonna happen. The Rainmaker is gonna go down to the Stingray. Well, not yet. Just a little bit more of a push coming from Tropical. Not in Tropical. Paintius, everybody goes down. And second game is gonna go to Tropical, the green team. Oh, that's my cue. Let's go for maps. Map number 3 is Starfish main stage, which is where's Starfish? Thank you. Wait! Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. Unfortunately, Painting 07 had a last minute DC, which means shit. Forgot my beeps. Where are my beeps? Come on, people, come on, people, come on, people, come on. Or else Giga's gonna just give the thing. Where is my sensor beep? I need it drastically. Me trying to understand. Good! Okay, give me a second. I need to go back up. Where is it? 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 Okay, Rosetta, Victor, Gabis, and Miu. All good. For fuck's sake!
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life, I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me?
Well, let's do one last thing. Sets on both teams. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Giga's telling to just go to the KO. Yeah, we finished this. Let's go back to the... Yeah. I'm in my desk. 2-1. I wanna say this. Yeah, this is okay. It was Agent D. Agent D. Sorry, Agent D, but you're having too much problem with your internet. Oh, now that's irrelevant. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's me surviving the lag. I didn't think this through when I was playing this level, but how can you beat this level when the bombs explode if you don't have a place to stand? Yeah. Anyway, let's go for... Oh, interesting. Okay, so new game has beats in bootleg with a 2-1, and Grisco Squad is on 2-1 new Octo. This is quite a surprise. Quite a surprise to be sure. Lose Caesar, please. I'm gonna. No, I don't want to reply. How do I ban this? You can show that. Oh, okay. Delete message, please. Yeah, I don't want that thing on my streets. No, no, I don't accept that thing. Yeah. I'm just gonna pick the first thing I see. Okay, so it's Grisco Squad versus New Game, which means yeah. Yeah, so we are watching the two teams who have both won 2 rounds so far. This is Grisco Squad versus New Game. I was expecting to get New Octo later. Maybe, let's see. Will New Octo played in Tropical, New Octo played Grisco Squad, and now playing Splat Squad. So, New Octo will most likely get bootleg on the next match. Let's have a look at this. Yes, I see. Now, if we're seeing this is technically the fight for the first place. This is
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
this is the match of this tournament for sure. Unfortunately, Lina couldn't be with us today because the Joy-Con broke. It's not charging anymore, so it's kind of a disappointment that she couldn't play. That's for you, Skid. You need to learn lie better when we play Among Us later today or tomorrow. Let's talk a little bit of the maps that we're gonna see today. Inkpot Art Academy as shown, Skipper Pavilion, Monster Fort Fitness. So, Inkpot Art Academy, I would say that you don't want to get wiped once the Rainmaker has climbed the wall and is going straight for the totem. Because if that happens, it's basically the Rainmaker is going from 70 points to basically 10. You have to be very mindful of that. The Rainmaker can go sideways on the left wall, but it's still gonna be a little bit more tricky to perform the flank from the left side. New Game seems to be taking its awful lot of time trying to get into the room. Let's see. Inkblood Rain is wacko just because you can camp it on either tree pretty easily if you have a good lead. That is true. But mostly what. Yeah, it's kind of a similar dynamic that in Splatoon 1 you had with Museum down Fulcino. Again, don't blame me for pronouncing it wrong or right. I didn't play that game long enough to remember all the names, and I'm using kind of the voice that Nintendo had on a clip in my head. But yeah.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm gonna take a deep breath. All good. Let's go back to the room because I think I was the one that reset. Just please don't start the match. 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 Thank you. I'm back here. I'm gonna get the VPN ready for the next just in case. I have so many buttons open already that I don't know which ones I have added and which ones I have not. Let's just refresh them. I don't need to have the teams open anymore. So yeah, this is technically the most hype match of today's tournament since is the both of these teams haven't lost any of the match, and the winner of this match will be getting a 3-point lead, meaning that, let's see, Splat Squad, did you already face Grisco? No, you did not. So yes, so and Grisco did not face Bootleg either, but I want to screen you up because they didn't get enough time to screen. Anyway, focus on the Inkwater Academy. Very interesting match to push. The most convoluted part is trying to get over their plats. Here are their comps. Let's see what happens today. Pretty much a stalemate. The Heavy is having way more of a use on the map, but unfortunately 96 after taking the K-Pro goes down to the Bully Sculpture. Dynamo is basically trying to push Zardino away from the Sculpture, but unfortunately it's gonna be. But unfortunately Spy gets a nice big CDS. Here comes the Raid trying to push or start a flank, but unfortunately the Yama's gonna buy a little bit more time for this squad. Okay. Okay. I only got sad because I kind of had to use twice the same button, but damn! As I told you, if you lose control of Blood or get wiped at that point, you go from 70 to 1 quite fast. Wow! Wow, Spice! I'm quite impressed. And don't be worried about that. I know about your skills pretty much. Rainmaker, skip Pavilion. This is I would consider that this is a little bit more of a tower control match because the Rainmaker can move a little bit slow. If you decide to go from top mid, you can get to the 40 points quite easily. However, you kind of slow down so much that depending on the situation is not even worth it, which means the majority of the time you should go from the bottom. And I would say the tower control match, because most tower control maps on this map always stay around the first checkpoint, just a little bit in front of the first area. Here are their comps. Let's start this. Gigas was watching the possible flame, but unfortunately no one went top mid. Now Gigas has to opt for what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go back to mid or is he gonna press from above? Dynamo is aware of the presence of the Heavy in mid. Unfortunately, it cannot go down since it will be very easy pull for them. The guy was a little bit aware of the charger that I was watching, and both 96 are just having better RG overall. Charger is watching. It doesn't get the pick on PNQ, but it gets it later after this. I like how my controller is extremely vibrating because of the Stingray from Spies. I think it might actually affect that. Spies now has the Rainmaker. Someone's coming from top mid. Yinko is the only one that manages to stop the Rainmaker, at least pushing a little bit back to mid. Getting the high ground. It's only 2 people from new game alive. Here comes the raid from Gigas, trying to stop the Rainmaker. The Gal is going top mid, trying to support not only the Dynamo, but maybe later doing a push with the seniors, but unfortunately Nati and Squad had that in mind. Nati's trying to play safe, trying to get anyone who's being a little bit unprepared. One of the charging Dynamo. Dynamo is about trying to get the face of anyone climbing the mech. It doesn't get any. It uses armor, trying to buy a little bit more time, but Raid with the 96 were there to stop it. The game has basically very little control of the map. You guys is playing a little too much aggressive, jumping in front of the 96. It cost him a little too much being so close to Raid. With 2 armors from new game, it seems that they are now regaining control of the mid quite fast, and they might actually attempt to push over the second ramp. Gigas has Raid ready. It's using trying to stop both the Gal and the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker dies over an interval, which means that it was gonna take a long time to play itself off anyway. Unzardi almost gets splattered by the Booyah Bomb, but it survives quite easily, meaning Boosty Squad has a little bit more time to bleed, get map control, and take the Rainmaker out of their base. Gigas has the Rainmaker. Nazi's watching mid. The Dynamo is flanking. Giga is aware of his presence. It goes down to the Dynamo. Spice trying to keep turf control for the Gal, but unfortunately gonna go down for Unzardi. It jumps, but it's not fast enough, and Unzardi gets the pick. Here comes the Dynamo trying to pressure even more Unzardino. It's a 2v1. Unzardino decides to fall back, trying to get more to fighting mid, whoever is in mid. It gets the pick on the CBS and a little bit of damage over the splash wall. It's very hard for it to push. Nazi, the capo, has gone down. Unzardino is using the Rainmaker blast to get on his favor. They use armor just to make sure that the 52 and the Charger can survive a little bit longer. The Charger has Ray standing by, using it to stop any more pushes. Fortunately, with 1 minute remaining, it means that they need another Ray for the second push if Spies decide not to charge a Ray for their push and take the Rainmaker instead. It has Booyah Bomb. Almost, it gets Unzardino. It's trying to survive the heavy, it uses the wall quite nicely. Using it needs a little bit more turf in order to survive. They lose the Dynamo, which means Nazi is almost getting the Rainmaker, but the Rainmaker started just in time and it doesn't get hit. 40 seconds for the last push. It's a 4v3. It's a 3v3 right now. Ray coming in from Gigas. 96 has just jumped back because it can't do anything. It is aware of the position he was, and it is aware of the position his teammates. Not to the Rainmaker. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. They have enough time to stall and get the win. The heavy goes, the 52 goes down. It can't stop the Rainmaker. If they stop Nazi, they a guarantee of overtime. They get the overtime, but it's a trade, and Marco and the 96 doesn't seem to be able to get fast to the Rainmaker. If they don't pop it, it's gonna be GG's. They need to pick up fast. They almost lose the overtime because it was way too close for the countdown of the overtime for not new game. It's a 4v3 once again. Spies has the Rainmaker, but they can't support Stingray. It's now a survive with the Stingray, and Dynamo is just fading turf, but unfortunately Unzardino and the Rainmaker take it down. Second game goes to Briscoe Squad. Unzardino popping off with the CBS. PNQ, popping up and knowing how to pop armor. 52 Kensa being pretty aggressive, knowing how to survive with the splash walls. This was a good match. Last match of this set, Muscle Force Fitness Rainmaker. This is gonna be the decisive winner of today's tournament with 3 victories and no way someone could catch up. I mean, I don't know, some shenanigans can still happen mathematically, but it's very unlikely. Do I have anything on my soundboard for the next... What is this? I used this one for when one of them win. Oh yeah, I need this one. Favorites, please. Let's see if I can use this one as well. Okay, I have the 2 buttons I want ready and standby. Okay. We have not much of a difference now, but instead of the Gal, now we have the NZAP. The first pop goes to Briscoe Spot. Charger's trying to get the pick on the NZAP before he pops out armor. Briscoe Spot pushing in pretty aggressive. Charger doesn't have. It gets one pick with the suction bomb. Nice throw over there. New Game having a little bit too much difficulty with the with picking up the Rainmaker. Spies with the Charger, snipes out Natty as a K-Pro. Pushing in now, New Game has armor and Ray at the same time. The RNG was not in favor of the 96. And the NZAP is just basically getting control of Turtle here, but it goes down to the Charger. Spies trying to stop the Rainmaker, but unfortunately with the Flake and the Rainmaker shot is gonna go down. For Briscoe Spot. Dynamo coming in and unfortunately can't stop the Rainmaker. Briscoe Spot has the advantage. Almost close to the totem. It's gonna get a little bit more points. It gets a pick with the Gout that was sharking over the wall. And it's close, but the Dynamo stops before it sinks in over the totem. Nice work with the Flick Dynamo, but unfortunately New Game has to basically KO the game in order to win. Coming in with arm, trying to live as long as he can against the Dynamo. It survives. Shoot down on behalf of New Game. Briscoe Spot has the advantage, but unfortunately I think that Booyah Bomb cost a little bit too much, and now Briscoe Spot needs to get a little bit more turf to not lose to the Dynamo that's coming, but that doesn't matter. The Dynamo goes down, and the 96 and Charger are basically watching the Rainmaker, giving no space to Briscoe Spot to fall back, meaning they still have control of the map. RNG over the 52 did not help. The CDS still popping up, even though it got quite a big nerf according to the most community. Not as big nerf as the Sorella, but a nerf nevertheless. The rain will not be proved useful since it's going where the Charger was, but they jump out quite safe. I mean, the CDS gets another pick over the 52 Gal that wasn't sniped. The Charger doesn't seem to be able to get an advantage point to stop neither the Heavy, neither the CDS. It goes down to the Rainmaker shot. The 52 tried to stop the CDS and finally does so, and the CDS will have to fall back with the Briscoe Squad losing a little bit more of turf control now with Dynamo stuck in frame. The Rainmaker now is coming back quite heavily. It seems that Briscoe Squad is trying to play a little bit more defensive, but they have to be taking a little bit more careful and playing. And SRG seems to be the one just saving the whole day almost all the time. Like, it seems that if it wasn't for Anzardinho, New Game wouldn't have gotten much of a lead right now. Not to mention having splattered the Rainmaker, given that the Rainmaker just reset because the timer went down. Comes the Booyah Bomb and armor combo from New Game. It pushed Gigas away, and the Ray also gets popped. Nice use of Ray coming from Gigas, stopping the 96 with the Rainmaker. But unfortunately, the Rainmaker is still on New Game's attack field, which means now that they have the opportunity to do so, they're trying to play smart, get the Rainmaker out of there, and win the game. And unfortunately, PNQ, the armor right now seems to be giving us so much opportunity to getting turf picks and picks after picks. Nari kinda misses the shots over the 96 that was shocking on the wall, and the 52 came in to finish off the drop. Nice display of wall coming from the 50 from the Gal. Trying to push as much again there. They have 3 specials, but unfortunately Rainmaker went down in mid, which means basically they are trying their best to get a pick that will be important for the push, but unfortunately it seems that the 52 got as much as they could, and in front they are all gonna go down, and just for squad with 10 seconds remaining on the clock will make sure that they will not leave spawn, and this is gonna be GG's for Grisco. Chill won Grisco squad. New Game fought valiantly, especially the first match, but couldn't do much over the third one. Anzardinho has GameCube popping up extremely high on the leaderboard. GG's. That is the name of the sounds kit. Let's have a look at the other matches that were going at the same time. Bootleg and Tropical didn't finish their match. New Octane and Splat Squad also didn't finish their match. Columbitatos and Painting 07 also didn't finish their match. So we are left to wonder what's going on. Now, I'm looking a little bit of the possibilities of the future matches. Because Bootleg already faced New Game on round 2, I would say that either... Wait, did Bootleg also face Splat Squad? Yes, they have. So probably Bootleg will face Grisco Squad now. 100% sure. I'm 100% sure of how mathematics works in this tournament. Columbitatos and Painting 07 are facing up right now. And Tropical already fought Painting 07, so it is more likely that Tropical will be facing Columbitatos on their last round. New Octo will most likely be facing Painting 07. Oh yes, for sure. Yeah. New Game will be facing Splat Squad. Yes. And Grisco Squad will now be facing Bootleg. We have the results of the second match. And Tropical beat Bootleg with a 3-0. I need time, 1 sec. I need time. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. So here is how it's gonna work out. I have decided to stream for the last match, which, to be completely bold, this tournament proves how cheesable this mode is overall. We have Bootleg losing to Entropical with a 3-0. Oh, I have the pass. Good. What kind of password is this? It's a good one, but still. Anyway, New Octo lost to Splat Squad with a 2-1. Columblitatus won over Painting 07 with a 2-1, but given the fact that Painting 07 having a little bit more difficulties with connection, I do understand if some of these matches were due to unstable connection in general. And as we saw, Grisky Squad with a 2-1 and Bootleg with versus Tropical getting the 3-0 victory. Given the opportunities I had to stream, Bootleg is now facing Columblitatus, which is 6th place versus the 8th place. And it's already being streamed by Ray, so I shouldn't bother with that. Grisco Squad and Splat Squad are also facing again. However, because I was very fast looking at the things, now that I think of it, I should have maybe chosen Splat Squad with Grisco Squad, given that they were only streamed over the Ray perspective and not over the camera perspective that is mine. I'm sorry, Painting 07 versus New Octo, but because you all were taking a little bit too much, and I was a little bit stressed out after I streamed that match, I can't afford the second one, or I guess I can't afford one, but I can't afford two. Like, for my mentality, I don't want to keep pressing the same button twice for the same joke, which is the unstable connection buttons that I have saved. So in between New Game and Entropical and Grisco Squad and Splat Squad, I chose New Game versus Entropical. However, I'm sorry to Splat Squad because I was looking at the streams for the streams counts we have, and it didn't take into consideration the that Gigas was also counting, so that's on. This is my bad on my behalf. I'm sorry to Splat Squad, and I'm sorry to New Octo that didn't get streamed by me, and I couldn't show anything. And New Game and Entropical were at the end streamed twice. Yeah, my mistake. I would say get ass in the chat, but don't feel pity for me. I recognize my mistakes. It's okay. Let's do one more last thing, which is check my mic. Mic's working. The transmission is online. We're just now waiting for Entropical. Well, since it was in the middle of the match, I'm okay with this, but I think it was my internet at that point in time, so we're gonna see it connect to internet. Yes, we are. Then I'm gonna rejoin the lobby. They just now got the information regarding the password. Just 2 people missing in the room, and then we can start the last match. Wait. I'm gonna... Not again. It wasn't Painting 07 that was disconnection, it was in Tropical. No. No, I did bad math. I chose extremely poorly. For crying out loud. Oh, this is a good one, yeah. Me realizing that I made very extremely bad calculations. Come on, please. Please, no problems. Please, have no problems with connection. I beg you. Also, that cachaça is strong, damn. I need to get orange juice. I put the Wardo just in case I need it in the end. Anyway, we're going for the last match of the round. We have Rainmaker, I won them all. We have... what are the other 2 maps? New Albacore Hotel, my personal favorite, and one of my least favorite maps, Manta Maria, but not for Rainmaker, for zones and for different reasons and combos. I won them all. Not one of the most funded liked maps in the community, given that is... I would say, I actually don't know, like, Walleye and R1ML share similarities, but it's not the point. Everyone coming from New Game from the top left, here are their comps. First pop seems to go to New Game. Starter is watching over the Sneaky, over the top left side. The Bucket is camping over the wall. It's securing Sneaky. It's certainly got us by surprise with the Ninja Squid and picking up the Rainmaker, but unfortunately the Dynamo from New Game is gonna go down in the 3v4. Jumping out, doesn't get sniped by the Charger, and I think it's either a redo or not. Let's have a look. Waiting for them to choose if it's gonna be a replay or not. It is gonna be a replay. Same comps, please. Don't change anything. Just press A. Charger, don't change your gear. Just press A. Thank you. Let's restart this, shall we? Not sure. Okay, anyway, here are the gears. Starting of the match. Choco trying to get the first pop and trying to survive the charger on the power side. Only the guy on the charger are alive. Charger's watching the Rainmaker go climbing over the ramp. He's getting pushed back by the flings and the charger misses the shot. He gets a little bit weak. The roller with no ink has no approach to the roll. Almost gets flattened by the platform. He doesn't see the guy that just dropped behind him and got the Rainmaker from the back. He jumps out because he had no opportunity to shark. The charger from Intropical is the one more push over the map, trying to use the Ray to pick up most likely twice from a new game. But now he's aiming towards the Dynamo, which the armor saves a lot, and now they can actually counter the. I would say that one thing I'm seeing a lot from the new game is that they are being able to synchronize armor quite well. Noticing that after the 96 Gal, the Dynamo will pretty much be on. I would say that the Bucket were more likely to survive if he went for the shooter instead of the charger first. But that's of course not platform, so it just seems to be more strategic. Now this Booyah Bomb basically it's kinda wasted because you don't have anyone to play since you just came back and the wall was not there to help, so you just lost an opportunity to use special a little bit much better. New Game has the Rainmaker now trying to perform the first push. Flinza is the one more aggressive, but unfortunately it's gonna jump straight into the Flinza's aim, which depending on the player you might face that is a Flinza, might have been not the best choice, and it cost a little bit of time over New Game, which could have done a little bit more points. Bucket in zone, trying to get the Dynamo. It gets the charger was behind him. The flicks of the Dynamo are not doing much damage over Mateus with the Bucket, and he gets 2 over in zone. A triple, if I say so. Here comes the fall, most likely? No, it was just a triple. Tropical now has to take the lead back with 3 points. They're approaching over the sneaky. Charger does go down, which means no raid for New Game, but the Dynamo is underneath the Clan Blitz basket. It's only the Gauss, which Blast of the RNG gets double, and it's gonna get the jump right now. And I saw the attempt of Ruler trying to get a splat kill with the wall. Because this is a Rainmaker, because this is our one of all, we cannot condemn people for trying stupid things. Or trying something to sound cool. Junior almost I'm trying to survive the bucket, which gets a double in front of it. Oh, actually no, it was the Gal, sorry, my mistake. Gal gets a triple right now over at the zone. They have the Rainmaker. The Ray coming in from Tropical trying to stop it, but unfortunately for Entropical, they're gonna have to go a little bit further and get a little bit more points. The Rainmaker shoot doesn't get the bucket, which is a surprise for me, but I would say that those bushes can help to survive the Rainmaker. Nice read from Mateus Noel on the top left side, or communication with his teammates. They have control of the map, and right now they just need to find an opportunity to push. Spies is falling back over the missile. Most likely gonna raid, trying to stop the Rainmaker to do anything smart. But if they go to sneaky, he might stuck the Rainmaker, and now he's uninkable. It's gonna go down to Stingray. This is quite an interesting match. Like, it's pretty much neck to neck. especially the new game, has now more opportunities to control the map. But at the beginning of the match, I found it interesting to see Tropical having the most control on the match and even managing to do the first push. But after that, in Tropical didn't get much of the right place to do it well. So new game has now map control, 15 seconds remaining, trying to get a bigger lead. Unfortunately, just gonna buy a little bit 2 points, but those 2 points with 7 seconds remaining is gonna buy overtime for Entropico, but it's now even harder for Entropico to get the lead back. If they jump off the Rainmaker, it's gonna be GG. They don't know who to pick. The Flings that gets the pick. It is gonna go sneaky. It is not necessarily the best play, given that, let's see, can't change the camera now. Yeah, I can, but let's put over the Rainmaker. 41 seconds over the Rainmaker clock. They are watching top right. There's 2 people on the right side. Someone's trying to find it, but the Rainmaker is steps an enemy over the sneaky. They might cost the game. With 3 specials from new game, they have an opportunity quite easy to stop. Here comes the rain and armor. They go on an inkable, and it's gonna be nice attempt from trying to dodge the ray, but it seems that the charger from new game was well aware that if you were dropping, that's where you were to go. I would say that it was a good game. It was definitely a good game on both teams, especially given the amount of points that new game managed to score at the very end were very much crucial for the last push because it put a little bit of a pressure over the enemy team. Going to the second to last match, New Albacore Hotel, one of my favorites. I would say the path you choose depends on 2 things. How many of the enemy team are splatted and which were splatted. I would say if all of them got splatted and you were in middle, just go straight for the first easy push. You can get to glass and an inkable quite fast. Even if you get, it doesn't necessarily mean you get a KO, but just go fast. If the backliners are the ones alive, you can attempt a little bit maybe over the left side, but that's debatable. New game trying to play it a bit more safe, and Tropical trying to push in, but it jumps into a 4v1, which the bucket picks off the dynamo, but goes for a swim.
Hey, listen!
Pay attention where you step in bucket next time so you don't screw it up when fighting against the charger. That's all the tip I'm gonna say to you and anyone that falls in the water quite a lot. Remember where you're stepping. That push quite understandably pay off, given the fact that Flings and Charger were way far behind from each other, which meant that the new game best choice was to neither go for the Charger, neither go for the left side of the Flings. Getting a few good points, 46, which is not necessarily the end of the game for the match, neither team. Nice snipe from ADD over the left. Now it's a 1v1 fight.
Boom! Headshot!
I need to put that button a little bit closer to my finger once I want to press it or not. Trying to get the second. Get the sprinkler out at least.
Boom! Headshot!
I'll stop. I swear. The second one is still funny, but not the third one. Yeah. It seems now control of the map is on the hands of Entropical. With the armor coming in from new game, they seem to buy a little bit more time, and they get the Flings out of the picture, which means now Entropical.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away.
Okay, so here's the thing. Me disconnecting from a match is one thing, but one of the players also disconnecting from the match doesn't necessarily mean the match is still going. Yeah, it seems that everyone disconnected. Oh, let me do one thing. I wanna see what was the last score before the DC. No, I didn't catch. Damn it. I guess we're back. If anyone's watching this stream, can you tell me what was the score? And what was the time, if possible? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start from 0. We got the TO permission to start from 0, although not necessarily. I remember the rules for this connection. Let's see what they say. Yeah, there is no rules for wait, is there? I'm not gonna bother. Here are the gears. Let's go. Although I'll have to say, did you? Okay, Bucket, did you fall in the water again? Please tell me you didn't. Anyway, in Tropical now, trying to get the Rainmaker off, trying to get 2 picks. Unfortunately, misses all 3. The Charger now has to fall back, given that they are pushing from the left. Ronaldinho talk almost gets the pick over the Rainmaker. But I have to say, I think I know where they are aiming because of the spot in my TV. But yeah, now with a new game with 26 points, having a much better beginning than they had in the last match, trying to get the Rainmaker over the faster path on the last match. It gets sniped by Agent Z with the Spiroscope, but in probably 26 points, that's a lot for Intropical to recover. Nice red of the flying. Tropical now trying to control the side of the part extreme right of the map. It goes down to Spy's Stingray. And wow! That is a fancy kill. That is a fancy kill. I would say that was a good one. Getting sniped by Spies over on the right side of the breach. The Charger goes down from it. Tropical. Nice bombing pet Salu's foot over there. Trying to get the Charger, but unfortunately doesn't manage to successfully do so. And is now Entropic was time to push in. They're probably gonna choose over the right bridge, even though the fact they're much closer to that side over the left. 52 is already watching. The Rainmaker unfortunately gets a good pick, given the destruction of the wall was more maleficent towards the 52 rather to the Rainmaker itself. The Flings almost get the Gal, but with the teamwork of the Dynamo, they survive, and is now New Game's hand. The Rainmaker with Charger already on top left, getting a nice pick over the Rainmaker. Well done. And they get the Dynamo as well. There they go. The Dynamo is pushing in pretty aggressive, and he almost gets the Charger, but he gets the Junior instead. I think the Dynamo redirected the place for the Junior instead of the Charger. The rate might be useful to getting the Gal down, but it doesn't seem to be able to get the Charger. So basically now New Game is backing up a little bit, trying to wait for everyone to respawn, and they try to take position. And Guga with the ability to take down the Charger over the left bridge. Nice flick from the Dynamo. It's now only the Junior from Entropical alive in mid, trying to survive the flick from the Dynamo. It's a 2v1 basically with the Junior that is basically the shark in mid. They're deciding to push in over the right bridge. Junior and the Bucket are on the left. I thought the Gal fallen into the water. I thought that Gal had fallen into the water. That's why I opened that just to be sure. The Charger is watching over the left side, trying to get one pick over the jump. It might be a little bit too costly. They will get the people over there, but not necessarily much with that speed. They get the Dynamo, but now they're going straight for the Charger. And the 52 is now cornered between the Flames up. But unfortunately the wall did save their life. Now try to contest and get control over the enemy base as much as they can with 30 seconds remaining. That's a quite interesting strategy to do. You basically are distracting two people from the enemy side. They already lost the Charger, and now the Gal will go after the Rainmaker, but the Dynamo stops before anything, and it's a wipe on Entropical. New Game has control of map, has the Rainmaker. They don't even need to push anymore, or they will just flash it. They are trying to push, but just for the flash, they're gonna stay over there on the left side, and it's gonna be GG's for New Game with the 2-0 over Entropical. Yes, he did. He did play very well. I think I liked more the match with the disconnection because we saw the base that he got. But I would have to say, getting the Dynamo to jump into the water was way more funny. I think one of the things they should do is like trying to understand what I saw, and at the end of the match I will name 2 people from both teams and give my personal most valuable player. Now, given that in fact that it is a subjective, it's not definite, but if anyone will rewatch this in the future, I will explain later why I thought that person was the most valuable player. Now there's 2 ways I can judge that. It's either doing the most amazing thing objective, or doing the play necessarily for the push, or stop a push. Let's see if I can think of something for this match on Rainmaker Manta Maria, with the easiest path going through Sneaky on the right side of bunker. Top goes to New Game. The Chargers on top bunker having control. But unfortunately the 96 and the Bucket goes down to the Bucket, which seems to be on fire on this first 20-second run. They're trying to go for the Charger, but they don't seem to remember that the Dynamo is also on streak. You're not exposing yourself too much, Bucket. Can you get the splash? You do get the splash over the streak, but the Gal is just behind it and gets picked off. and the bucket will stop right there. Nice counter pick from the Flingza. The Flingza has control of mid. Charger is watching the Rainmaker, but he's also watching Street and Muyon was just flatted. Now there's two people coming in, the Sploosh and the Charger. They get the Dynamo with the Booyah, with the Rainmaker shot, but not the splashdown Booga with the Sploosh. New game now seems to be able to look for more control of the match now. Bucket on a 2v1 right now. The Ray is there to assist. They get the bucket down, which is unfortunate for Entropical. Booga with the Sploosh, cleaning up the path. Get the splash down with the Flingza. No, sorry, that was the Charger, my mistake. Sorry. I thought it was the Flingza. Going for the flag. Here comes the splashdown. No splashdown. I thought it was a splashdown from above. Picks up the Rainmaker. We might not be the actual best strategy given the fact that he's a Sploosh and he had us fast, so I was actually expecting for him to get a little bit more splash and use him to look for a little bit more control of the map so they could have jumped back. It was only my tip. Nice pick from Spies with the Charger. It seems that one of the most virtues I've seen with Spies is that if someone's approaching Spies dead on, he has like a 60% of sniping you on. So like, be mindful of that. With almost getting everyone wiped, the Ray might have been a little bit too early because you're getting the Flingza, but you're not doing that much. Since the Flings also didn't get flood and had a lot of turf to fall back if it could. It could have been used a little bit later, like when the Rainmaker was bouncing the street. But it's gonna be GG's for new game with a 3-0 over Entropical, and that is it for this edition of Rainmaker. We are still having more days coming in soon if Gigas would like to continue the tournament. You guys mostly saw the transitions, just says September 11 and a day, but not 4 days compared to the last time. Now we are just gonna see over the this was the last match of the day. So since this was the last match of the day, let's go for the final review, which is the results. Let's just have a final look. Okay, I think it's all good. Let's have a look. Yes, so you guys are seeing right now the final results for today's tournament. We have, let me just refresh one more time just in case. We have Bootleg beating Columbiteiros, New Game beating Tropical for 3-1, New Octo beating Painting 07, and Grisco Squad beating Splat Squad. The final results are these. Grisco Squad takes first place with a 4-0. Second and third are New Octo, New Game and New Octo, respectively. Fourth, Bootleg and Tropical getting 5th. Splat Squad 6th, Columbiteiros 7th, and Painting 07 8th. I'll see you guys on the next tournament if Gigas decides to do so. Bye!